And I am back. Back to good old Minecraft. Playing from my private server tonight. Matt should be joining me here soon. And yeah, let's get started. Yeah, I think last time I had just repaired like all of my shit, so I have freshly repaired everything. There we go. Now hopefully volume levels aren't too loud. Hey, what's up, Rasinka? How are you doing, Rasinka? How have you been? Hope this last week has been treating you well. Let's see here. I'm not sure what I may need to do some more mining. Oh, wow. I forgot we had gotten that much coal. And then I think there's like a stack and a half of iron that's ready to be smelted too. So we did manage to stock up a fair amount on these. Oh, I meant to grab the rest of these. Okay, so yeah, let me go finish my tower real quick. That shouldn't take too long. And then I'll move on to something else. And Rasinka, I am doing pretty okay. It's a little bit of a bummer to be back to work this week, but I like my job and I like the people I work with, so it's not so bad. I just miss sleeping in and going and lounging on the couch when I wake up. All that good stuff. Hey, Christina! Woo! And how are you doing, Christina? How did the rest of your Tucson trip go? Hopefully everything ended on a high note and it was good times. Okay, so yeah, let's finish this. So I need end rods, fence, I think. I'm gonna need to make more. Should have lots of end rods. Yeah, we're good here. Oh, that's really good to hear, Christina. It's always nice to have like a good vacation where everything leaves on a high note and everybody's happy. That sounds awesome. Let's see. Don't want any of that. I have a thought on something. Okay, now let's try this. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do, but I have a thought for something, and let's see how it works out. It's like 107 Fahrenheit here at the minute. That's getting up there, Rasinka. And that's not exactly a comfortable temperature, even for Someone like me. Okay. I really don't need that many. Should... Yeah, I feel like that's about good enough there. Oh no, I hate it when I open that. Okay, good. So we got fences, got planks. Do I have any dirt? I know I left some dirt in one of these. I need to be able to pillar up. Not sure what the easiest way is to do this. So 40s, low 50s for you, Christina. That's about, I think that, well, it was like 47, 48 degrees when I left for work this morning. But then it was in like the 60s, you know, maybe it got up to the low 70s today. It was actually like the most perfect weather I think I could possibly ask for. Okay, so this is the part. Yeah, see, I don't know if I... Do I want to have a door going out here at some point? I don't know. Oh wait, nope, that is the wrong one. Damn it. I'm glad those stay there. There. No harm. Gotta go up one more level. Yeah, wine tonight, Christina. I don't have any Corona right now. I have a few beer cups left too, so I look forward to getting some more. But also just kind of feeling like it's a wine kind of night. Just kind of craving a good glass of red wine right now. Okay. Alright, I don't know if this might end up looking stupid, but oh well, I want to try it anyways. Go one more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go one more. And then... Oh wait, no, that's not how I wanted to do that. I want to go the other way. No bear! Oh! Man, I am wiped out today. I had to do 12 hours of work yesterday. We had this kickoff thing where we basically, it went till 8 p.m. last night, and then I had to get down to Scottsdale today at like by 7, and it was like 45-minute drive. So I had to wake up at 6, drive across town, and yeah, it ended up being a longer than usual work week. This is the way I want to do this. Oh, I didn't have to do that. Okay, definitely do end rods in here. Yeah, long day for me at least. Maybe we do like this. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to alternate colors, make this look all funky. Funky monkey. Your son stumbled upon this mushroom biome that had a texture skin pack on it, or whatever those are called. And it was houses made of mushrooms. Yeah, I've thought of doing that. I've been thinking at some point I might do a mushroom house down below the pyramid, and make the inside of it be like a big mushroom farm. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's a really cool aesthetic. Oh, damn it. There. Okay, sweet. Let's see how this looks. I think it'll look fine. I'm gonna just do it. I don't want to get down and, like, I'm not gonna overanalyze this. I think it'll look. Will it have mushroom in it? Yes, if I build it large enough, it'll have plenty of mushroom. Alright, don't want to lose sight of that. I hate it when I accidentally do that. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so it's going to be right here. about right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, now we do this side. Oh, damn it. I didn't need that. Okay, sweet. There, and there, and there, and there. There you go. Alright, just got 2 more to do. 50% of the way there. Okay. Seems about right. There we go, there we go. And 1 more to go.
I'm running away from this pain. I'm trying to find a new way where the sun's shining down on my face. I'm running away. You're in a toxic relationship.
It was 7.
To be free.
then we're just going to do a little bit more here, and this tower will be done. I'll worry about the interior. Oops, didn't need that. Worry about the interior a little bit more later. Whatever. You haven't heard this song in a while, Rosinka? Doesn't feel like it's been that long for me, but that's probably because I just have the same stuff on every time. And I've heard it all so much that even if I haven't heard it in like a month, it still feels like I heard it yesterday. I like the song though. Okay. Sweet, done with that part. Oh, it should look cool. So let's finish it off with... Oh, hold on one sec. My audio sources are all jacked up right now. Voice and video. Output. Okay, try talking now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. What's going on, man?
Eh, not much.
Not much? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. I hope not much is a good thing.
Yeah, I've been sick the last couple weeks.
Feeling a little better by now?
Yeah, still got a little cough, but much better.
Sweet. Oh, hey, what's up, Allie? Allie plays games as well. No, long time no see. How are you doing?
So I'm out at the underwater temple, by the way.
Yeah, I recall that's where you left, logged off. I'm back at our base, just working on my tower. Actually, more like finishing up my tower.
Well, I can fly back over to you, and I guess I can work in my area a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, whatever you want to do. I think I used the rest of the sand. Like after you logged off, I just kept going until I was pretty much out of sand. So.
How do you make bottles of enchanting?
You don't make them. You can only trade and get them from villagers.
We still don't have a village. Well, I guess we do in your area.
Yeah, you can get them from my clerics. I have a few clerics up here, so lots of places to get them here.
How many emerald are they?
Not much. I think one of them is selling them for like 5 emerald. It's like 5 to 10
okay.
Between them all. So 15 hours of school a week, Allie, and you may have gotten 10 hours of sleep in the whole holiday season. Well, that sounds miserable. I'm glad to hear you're relaxed now, though. What matters is the right here and now.
That's very Buddhist of you.
Buddhist, or call it what you want. That's like the prevailing, spiritual outlook or whatever, is to live in the present, right? Seems to be like kind of what they all recommend.
Yeah, I guess. Except Scientology.
That does not count. Yeah.
Come on, I got you there.
No, you did. You did. I was thinking more of those like philosophical, like less religions and more like spiritual bodies of thought.
Yeah.
But you went Scientology on me, and I guess rightfully so.
Oh, there's a tree on fire over here.
That's always fun.
I'll just let it burn.
Let it burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn. Yeah, I'm feeling wiped out today. It's been a long first week back.
So are the kids enjoying their presents?
Yeah, they're as happy as can be, and they're gonna go back to school next week, so.
The area is loading.
Wait, what's loading?
I'm back at our area, and your tower is loading. Like, it's taking a while because I'm back at my area, and everything far out takes a while to load.
Yeah.
I guess I can fly out there and check it out.
Well, you know, I'm still working on it, so. Oh, I see you anyways. Hey! That's a cool
Oh wow,
sight.
very cool.
Yeah, so
What's that?
you can kind of see what I'm going for here.
Oh, it's a beacon, very cool.
What's a beacon? My tower?
At the top, yeah.
Well, those are technically like little diving boards so that we can launch ourselves from max height with our Elytra and minimize our rocket use. So I've found I can make it all the way to our Mesa biome to Tucson without a single rocket if I jump from up there.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Pretty
You know, at
damn
some
sweet.
point, we're gonna have to look at maybe starting out in a new area.
I know. Maybe as we make our way towards that woodland mansion, we pick a spot near there.
That'd be a good place. Maybe take over the Woodland Mansion. Maybe do a wood theme. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Wood.
I'm going up the inside of your tower here. So are you gonna make something on each floor, or?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few empty floors right now because I haven't decided what I'm gonna do there yet, but yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Okay, so these are the launch platforms here.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is so cool looking down.
Yeah, it is. It's a cool area. I think we've built this all up really nicely, and it looks really cool.
Dude, I haven't done shit with my area.
Yeah, you know. You've still been on a fair amount.
I have not done shit. I've been pretty busy, so.
Yeah. Let me see. How do I want to get around here? So I'll just go this way. And Christina says she's glad that you're starting to feel better.
Oh, well, thank you.
And that's good that you were healthy, almost fully healthy while you were in Arizona. That's good.
Yeah, when I was in Illinois, I picked up something.
Well, that sucks. Do you blame Illinois, or do you blame yourself?
Yeah, fucking Illinois, dude.
What has Illinois ever done to you? Other than giving you hepatitis. Okay, that's pretty good, I think. Ugh. hate it when I hit a phantom block. Someone was saying the phantom blocks are going to be fixed in one of the next updates. I hope that's true. Tired of running into phantom blocks. I'm being wildly inefficient with this path. Oh wait, no, that's still birch. It was bird? Yeah, that would make sense. Bird is usually up to speed on those things. Dark oak now. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Good to see you back, Michelle. I hope it sounds like everything's been well from what you're saying in Discord, but glad to see you. And yes, we have all missed you dearly. Oh, and somebody please, anybody out there, give me a heads up if my audio levels are out of whack. It's hard for me to tell if it's too loud, too quiet, whatever. I had tweaked them a bunch when me and Isla were streaming together.
What are you guys streaming now?
Oh, just Minecraft. We're going to be streaming Chrono Cross, but I need to get a PS1 emulator all figured out. And there's some decisions I need to make on how I go about doing that. Oh, did I tell you I got a Super Nintendo Classic?
No. How much did you get it for?
$90.
Oh,
Or,
nice.
well, $80, you know, but basically the retail price. A very nice person that I work with said he'd keep an eye out for me, and apparently he stopped by Walmart one day and saw it and bought it for me, and so I gave him the money. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, so that's another thing. There's some really, really good games on there, including Final Fantasy III. And
Really?
yeah, so I really do want to stream some of that.
Oh, Final Fantasy III is still my favorite.
Yeah, well, it's the best Final Fantasy. I mean, I think the more I think about it, it's hard to say there's any Final Fantasy better than Final Fantasy III. Or 6, or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, I think 7 was pretty close. They had a good story, but I still think Final Fantasy III.
Yeah, 7 was good. I remember really liking 7 when I played it.
Yeah, with all the chocobos.
Kokobos. Everything is going swimmingly, just life, you know, life. I love that I get back into Discord right as we're bitching about Logan Paul. Yeah, god, fucking douchebags.
Who?
Just don't. It's stupid YouTube people. I only know about it because for some reason it's getting posted all over the video game websites I frequent, even though, as far as I can tell, they have nothing to do with video games.
But what? I'm sorry, you kind of broke up when.
There's not much to say other than they're really douchebag, shitty YouTubers who are
Who?
these kids named Logan Paul and Jake Paul. They're brothers. And I would have never known about them had it not been for.
Yeah, I have no idea who they are.
Man, I'm just short. Yeah, be glad you don't know. You don't want to know.
So what did they do, or what about them that's so incredible?
They're just disrespectful little shitheads. Basically, one of them went around traipsing around Japan, being completely.
Oh yeah, I heard
being
about that
completely
guy.
disrespectful to like all Japanese people that he ran across, and then going into that suicide forest and filming a dead body and posting it to his YouTube channel.
What an idiot!
Yeah, and the sad thing, the most annoying thing is his entire fan base is made up of kids, and so like, it's just what a fucking shitty, horrible influence if that's the kind of idols kids are looking up to these days. As a parent, that just makes me sick.
So that's what replaced Barney.
Yeah, I guess.
Some guy running around a suicide forest taking pictures.
Yeah. And it's not just that, it's everything he apparently went around and did in Japan was just him being like the shittiest kind of American tourist. Like, you know, the kind of behavior that would make you just ashamed for the impression he would give Japanese people of Americans. Like, you've traveled internationally, you don't go and just shit all over other people's cultures in their own fucking country.
No, you don't. It's a great way to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
But Americans are pretty arrogant, so.
And yeah, I think what Michelle and Rasinka are saying in chat is true. I think the reason it popped up on the gaming blogs is what they're saying, that because they're such huge influential YouTubers right now, dumb decisions they make affects everyone, because then advertisers freak out and, you know, they make a change to the algorithm because of bullshit these dumb kids do, and then it, you know, causes a bunch of collateral damage with people that, you know.
Yeah, but you
aren't
also
doing
can't
anything
start. You can't start regulating it, you know. So what do?
Well, that's effectively. I mean, that's the whole debate. YouTube has to, because they can't have the advertisers be pissed off. I mean, if people want to have careers on YouTube, they need to accept the fact that, just like traditional TV, you have to appease your advertisers, and if you're doing
Right.
I mean, people can cry censorship all they want, but if these people want to get fucking paid for this and make a career out of it, then they have to treat it like any other person, you know. Advertisers aren't going to want to give them money if. Yeah.
Well, I think, you know, it's like any business. You just learn the hard way.
Yeah.
And people make dumb decisions.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that it causes so much collateral damage to other people, because the highest profile YouTubers are such immature pricks that stuff they do necessitates a change in the algorithm, or a change in the way YouTube handles monetization that just like dings everybody.
Yeah. Spoils the fun.
Yep. I don't know. That's why I think luckily nobody's affected that's out there just putting videos up for fun and doesn't care about making a living off of it. So, you know, it'd be nice if people could make careers out of YouTube, but I'm not going to lose any sleep if
that's what Curtis.
A viable career.
That's what my brother-in-law does.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's probably like super up to speed on all of this, since it probably affects his bottom line.
Yeah, probably.
I wonder what his thoughts are.
I don't know. I'll have to ask him. He's got I think 200,000 followers.
Yeah, C-Top. Yeah, I subscribe to his YouTube channel too. He puts out good content. Like, he definitely, you can tell he works hard at it and does quality stuff. He has good commentary and everything. Does this guy not have a handler? He has to have someone editing for him. Yeah, no, I agree, Michelle. I don't know how these douchebags don't have actual people out there screening their stuff, editing it, taking all these things into account. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing? Nick has hit almost 800 subscribers on his YouTube channel. That's awesome, Michelle. Say congrats to Nick for me. I mean, you guys are both awesome people, so I'm sure hard work will be rewarded and people will watch. And sounds like me and Matt are both doing okay. About as good as always. And Matt, you're finally recovered mostly from being sick, right? So that's good.
Yep, I'm sick over Christmas. Kind of sucked.
Okay, this is the last piece right here. Okay, please. Really nervous for how this is gonna go. Oh, did I? Oh, I actually could reach it. Yes. Okay, I'm totally done with this tower now, as far as the exterior goes. So I'm gonna go down a little lower and take a look at the final result. You're off Monday, Tuesday. Oh, that's perfect, Dan. Then let's shoot for Tuesday. If you've got Tuesday off, I will gladly do a community server stream on Tuesday. At least we did get to play the other night. Just my internet was so shitty that I couldn't stream it. It was all I could do to just stay connected to the server at all. But seems like it's been a little better lately. Oh no.
Awesome.
Where were you?
Oh no, I'm back at the, I have my Elytra on me.
Wait, did your Elytra burn?
I don't know, it might have. You might have to look.
Where?
I was over where the minecart track is, over in my wheat field.
In your wheat field?
Yep.
There was lava out there?
No, there is a baby zombie that was on fire that lit me up.
Oh, okay, then let me run down there and I'll light his ass up. Unless he's dead. Emergency. Oh, that's good to hear, Dan. Watching you Slenderman your way around was kind of funny, yeah. It was so pathetic. Hey, at least we got cats. We got cats out of it. Alright, I'll keep my eye out for a shitty baby zombie.
He's dead.
Is he? Okay. Are you just taking a boat back?
I might be able to construct a boat.
I could probably just fly your Elytra to you, assuming I am able to get it. Okay, so you were in the wheat field by the minecart track, you said?
Yeah, actually I was right outside the wheat field.
Okay.
Like,
I see it. I see it.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
you've got your everything's safe. Try to get your most valuable stuff. Shit. Oh, yes, you do still have a chest over here. Okay, I think I got you fully covered here. Yep, I think you're good.
You could teleport me.
Never. It is tempting, but... I know, I'll fly you your Elytra. It's moments like this.
So I'm sitting in. Sorry, Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's moments like this that I always look forward to having some crazy shit happen. So I'm just getting your stuff together.
So I'm sitting here in bed, over at the what is it? The island.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that the bed looks right at the sunrise. So I'm sitting here in bed and it's nothing but ocean, and the sun's like coming up out of the ocean. It's pretty cool.
Oh, sounds beautiful.
Speaking of beautiful, we should download a texture pack.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good thing to pop on. Let me see here. Oh, rockets. And then what, 39 and 44, those are... Okay, so I really only need 39. Okay, let me just get my Elytra, and I'm coming to you. And I'm bringing all your armor and, you know, your halfway decent stuff.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Sorry for abandoning you. I wanted to get back, otherwise I feel I never would have. Okay. Let's get my wings. Put my diamond nipples away. And...
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back.
Sorry, I had to go check on the wife.
No worries.
So I've been addicted to this new show, Black Mirror.
Oh yeah? I've heard about it. And I've heard it's good.
It is interesting. What version of Minecraft are we running?
1.12.2. Latest version, basically.
1.12? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into any new shows lately. For me, it's been Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've been completely enraptured by that game.
Well, I think it's really good then.
Yes, it's probably one of the best games I've ever played in my life.
Wow.
Yeah. I've always been a big fan of open world games, and like especially Bethesda open world games. And turns out Nintendo did that better than anyone I've ever seen do it, so yeah, it's really good. And I think just one of the key things that makes it so good is that you can traverse absolutely everything. So Link he basically rock climbs, and he can climb up cliffs and stuff, and so you can climb up literally everything in the game. I don't know that there's any square inch of land that you can't get to. Whereas in a game like Skyrim, you know, you might have a really steep mountain that you can't climb up. Alright, I'm back. Right here, behind you.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Alright, here we go. There's that. Oh wait, this is my axe of destiny. And here you had a poppy too. And then your map. Here, I'll give you the map. I'll just follow you. Oh, and then I think you had some oak wood.
No shovel?
That's probably back in the chest.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all my stuff. Okay. Wait for me. Okay, go ahead.
Do you not have a map?
No, I'll just follow you.
You right behind me?
Yeah.
I actually gotta circle back this way. For some reason, oh, it's because you don't have your map. So I can't see where you're at.
Oh, yeah, I'm right there. I gotcha. Rosinka, you heard they fucked up an episode about birth control on Black Mirror? I haven't watched it, so I would not know.
So, the best way I can describe the show is it is a Twilight Zone for modern day TV. Here's the tunnel, by the way.
Okay.
Are you good from here?
Yeah, I'm good from here.
There's some very interesting scenarios with that mostly deal with technology of the future and some of the problems that could arise from it. And you know, it's like very Twilight Zone, and oftentimes really fucked up. It plays on the darker side of human culture.
Yeah.
So it kind of like takes all your emotions out of you and then shits on them and puts them back in your body.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's a really good show. The acting and the cinematography is really, really good.
Awesome.
Some of the plots are really strange.
Rosinka
Plausible.
Rosinka says, wasn't there an episode about pig fucking?
Yeah.
What?
In fact, it was.
You
it's
had
very.
you had me at pig fucking. I'm just kidding.
It's actually the very first episode of the first season.
Really? That's how
Really?
That's how they decided to play that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you have to watch it. It's pretty crazy.
Huh. And Rosinka says she thinks Sierra's a fan.
She thinks what?
Sierra's a fan.
Of
The
Black Mirror, yeah. Yeah, it's really good. And like I said, it definitely plays on the darker emotions and the darker side of human culture, just how shitty of humans we really are and could be.
Yeah.
Like, it is not a happy show.
Well, what if I just want happy shows in my life right now? I've been catching up on Workaholics. That is a happy show. Well, I don't know if I'd call it happy, but sometimes in the day and age we live in, it's the kind of humor I need.
Just dumb humor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some good escapism. Put it that way. Alright, let's take a look from back here now of my finished tower. Oh!
Oh, is it finished now? Nice.
Yeah, totally finished. And yeah, I think adding those little stair thing bulges coming out, I think that works. Wow, so that means I'm officially done with the pyramid. That was the last. And I might do something, a little something else. So do you have any preference on what we do tonight?
I do not.
Okay. I would recommend you get your shit repaired, because a lot of things we might do, I think, would involve Elytra.
Danger?
Elytra and danger. I need to get some more wine soon. Oh, that's right, I did want to go over here. You know, I say I'm done with my pyramid, but I'm never truly going to be done. There's still the whole interior of the pyramid that I want to do stuff with.
Yeah, you're just talking about just the overall structure.
Yeah, the overall structure and the village on top is officially done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add just a couple other little diagonal diving boards out of each corner of the pyramid.
So, interesting fact, my shovel digs through dirt blocks faster that don't have grass on them.
Yes, that's how that works. Dirt blocks with grass have a longer mine time than regular dirt blocks.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it until I mined it with, like, you know, a high efficiency diamond shovel. Huh.
Huh?
Huh? Huh. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. One more.
Thanks for getting my stuff, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. You saw the chest it was in.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that to you. Like, oh, it's in this chest.
It's all good. Got my stuff. That's all that matters.
Sweet. Okay. Let's get some end rods.
Another good show that we've been watching is The Good Place. It's pretty funny.
Yeah? Oh, what's that on?
Netflix, I believe.
Okay. I don't recall that one. I don't recall which one that is.
It's a comedy. It's about a lady who dies and goes to heaven.
Except heaven isn't quite what it would seem to be.
Yes. Or they call it the good place. They don't say heaven, they say the good place. And she got there by mistake.
Oh, she was not
She
supposed
should-
to. She's
Nah,
supposed to
she's
go to the
supposed
bad
to go to
place.
Yeah, so.
I would
that's
hope
the
they call
premise
it
of
the
this.
bad place. If they're calling the good place, they gotta call the bad place the bad place.
They do. It's good. It's clean humor.
Oh, sweet.
For the most part.
Rosinka says, check out iZombie. I have heard of iZombie, and it sounded pretty appealing from what I had heard.
Really? See, I was totally not interested in watching that.
I have a hard time recalling the specifics of like what it's about, but I remember I read an article about it that made it sound pretty like interesting. Yeah, I wanted to put that there. Rosinka, you loved it, and you're a season behind, though. There's many years of good TV that I still need to catch up on. That's probably what I'll do when I retire, is I will just spend all of retirement catching up on the decades and decades of good shows that I missed.
So, I've never watched, more than a couple episodes, but I've heard not to waste your time on Lost.
I've heard everything across the board on that. I think I've heard really good things about Lost. I've heard pretty much universally people admit that there's some real problems with the show, but I know there's a lot of people that still just absolutely love it despite its problems. But that actually would be one of the shows on my list. I've never seen it, but it's one of those huge... I mean, I feel like it's one of those shows that's just so hugely influential, and I think had a big enough impact that it, I think it had an impact on a lot of shows that were released after.
Worth exploring.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like whether it's like a perfect show or not, it seems like it's worth checking out, just because of its impact alone. You need a few weeks off to binge TV. Rosinka, you hated what you saw of Lost?
I agree with Rosinka. I wasn't impressed with a couple I saw. But like I said, I haven't seen more than a couple episodes, so I'm no expert.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always hard for me to tell what I'm going to really like and what I'm not going to like. Like I thought for sure that I would just love The Walking Dead through and through. And I really tried, and I could not get through past the halfway point in season 3. It just got too ludicrous. I don't know. I mean, but I feel like then again, that's a show that a lot of people have issues with, so it's not like I'm a freak for not loving The Walking Dead.
Yeah, people are very passionate about their shows and their characters.
I did love Breaking Bad, though. That was, like, a very, very, very good show. Did you watch Breaking Bad?
I did. I've heard how it ended because someone was a dick, but I've not seen the last 3 episodes.
Oh. It's worth watching. Would you call yourself a fan of that show?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's good TV.
I think the guy who plays Walter White is an incredible actor.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. I'm not gonna do fences over here. I mean, if the villagers are all locked in, I'm not too worried about them jumping off these diving boards.
No, don't do it. No.
Well, I like this. Now there are ample places on the pyramid to jump off, and so take another look at it when you get a chance. Now it's officially done. These last part, these were the last things I wanted to add on the corners. And then I'll do some stuff on the interior of the pyramid at some point. Let's go ahead and put these oak fences back. And Rasinka says that you have similar taste to her when it comes to TV.
Yep.
And Rasinka, you're waiting for Game of Thrones to finish before watching it? Yeah, I have yet to see a single episode of Game of Thrones. I've seen the first like 15 minutes of the first episode, and my thoughts were, hey, this is probably a show I'm really gonna like. So at some point,
Yeah.
I
Be careful with that show.
be careful with it.
Yeah, you could totally start binging on it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing is, I'll probably just buy all the seasons at some point, and it's just something I need to have a good period of time where like I'm ready to binge a show that has that many seasons and long episodes and everything.
I read the books before most of the shows came out, and I
Oh,
really
yeah.
liked the books. Yeah.
Cool.
And the nice thing about the show is it follows exactly how the book goes. Like, they don't deviate. Well, they do deviate in some parts, but not a lot.
Not as bad as Lord of the Rings did. Did you read
No,
Lord
not-
of the Rings?
Yep, I did. I loved it.
I've read Lord of the Rings a couple of times, and I've read the Silmarillion a couple of times, and I've read The Hobbit.
I couldn't get through the Silmarillion.
It was very difficult. I had to reference those appendices in the back constantly to like remind myself of who all the characters were, because they had such fucking gnarly names. Oh, I gotta give you your clock back. And yeah, Rasinka, I love binge watching shows too. Recently, me and Bridget binge watched Stranger Things. So we've
Is that
seen-
show good?
I absolutely love it. I'm a huge
Okay,
fan.
I'll have to watch it.
I mean, the nostalgia hits me perfectly. It's very reminiscent of like, you know, some of the good stuff we grew up with, like the Goonies and everything. I think
have to watch that.
it's really, really good, and I like both seasons, and we've watched both seasons a couple of times. Here's your clock.
Thank you, sir.
And Rasinka, you need to read Lord of the Rings. I need to finish reading Harry Potter. Maybe we'll trade each other, Rasinka. You read Lord of the Rings, and then I'll finish reading Harry Potter, since I know that's one you're a big fan of, and I've really liked what I've read so far of Harry Potter. Even as an adult, it's still something that you can appreciate. They're well-written books. Did you used to read Goosebumps?
I did. I really like Goosebumps.
Yeah, I read so many of those. It was like
So-
probably 75% of the books I read as a kid were all Goosebumps books, like Night of the Living Dummy, and man, it's been so long that I do draw a blank on like most of the names, but the Night of the Living Dummy was one that always stuck out.
Oh, I do remember that one, yeah. With the puppet.
Yeah.
If you like Martin, George R. R. Martin, You should check out the guy who did Wheel of Time, Robert Jordan. It's a pretty crazy series. There's one book that's almost 1,000 pages.
Yeah. What do you think of the new Ready Player One movie that's coming out?
It looks like garbage.
Yeah. So it's funny. I think if you're like generally like a fan of something, like the original work of something, I've noticed, like not just you, like me, anybody, it seems like whenever they make a movie adaptation or a different adaptation of it from its original form, I don't think anyone that's read the original ever likes any of that shit.
No, I disagree. There's like
maybe Lord of the Rings was like an
Game
exception.
of Thrones.
That's true. Well, I mean, there are exceptions, but for the most part, because I saw the previews, I'm like, I can't imagine from the way Matt described this book that this is a good representation of like the story told in the book.
No, but that's the thing. Is yes, okay. It may not be an exact adaptation of the book, right? And usually standards are much higher. But that looks like garbage for any fucking movie.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't look like a good movie to me.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't even look like a decent movie I would watch just because I've never heard of the book. Like it looks like a garbage flick.
Yeah, and see, I know you really liked the Death Note movie that they put out, but I was pretty turned off by everything I read and saw about it because I watched the entire anime, and I feel like the Death Note movie just kind of takes a shit on the main what made the anime so appealing.
Probably.
So I wonder though, like with me not having read Ready Player One, if the movie would be enjoyable. It kind of looks like a bad movie, just a bad movie. Regardless of what it's based on, it looks like it's just not going to be that good. But.
No, that's the thing is they're trying to market it more to kids because they don't think there's enough people from the 80s. I guess I don't know. It looks fucking awful.
That's a bummer. You would think it wouldn't be so hard to like come up with a good adaptation of something that's really popular.
Yeah, and that's the thing is the book was written for people that grew up in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. Oh man, well, I gotta tell you, it feels good to be done with my pyramid. It's really anticlimactic. I mean, it's kind of an epic moment that it's finally done.
Yeah, you have put a lot of fucking work into that thing.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably one of the most... the structure I think you've probably spent the most time on.
Yeah,
on any of our bases.
Absolutely. I would say that pyramid up there is the most detailed thing that I've ever, and most time-consuming thing that I've ever done. Just because of all the houses and stuff on it, and you know, I really tried to make everything look as good as I could.
And it looks terrible.
Oh, I love it. I think it looks great.
Giant butthole in the sky.
It looks nothing like a butthole. If your butthole looks like a pyramid, then please go see a doctor.
With little houses growing out the bottom.
Please go see a doctor.
With a giant pyramid with spiky things on the end.
Yes.
Green pyramid, sorry.
Oh, hey, Christina, welcome back. You came back just in time for a giant butthole in the sky. It's like,
with a giant green tower
you
with
had
pointy
me,
things on the
you had
sides.
me a giant butthole in the sky. Alright, I gotta go get another glass of wine.
That sounds like a good idea.
Actually, let me go to a slightly safer spot. I have seen enemies over here, like, very rarely. And then while I'm pouring my wine, I will intently ponder life and figure out what we should do next. I'm thinking I might want to work on that glass tunnel going to the jungle biome, but I'm going to think about it, and I'll be right back.
I should really join chat. I feel like an a-hole playing. You guys sitting there trying to talk? Probably not to me, though. So. Did you guys see that the guy who was portraying, who was sending out the Prince of Nigeria emails, got arrested in Alabama? I'll have to post the link, the news link. Yeah, I remember my password.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm trying to post on Twitch.
Oh, gotcha.
So did you see that they arrested the guy who was doing the Emperor of, or the Prince of Nigeria scam emails in Alabama?
Wait, it was a single guy?
Apparently. Well, not, I'm sure some of them were copycats, but there was one guy who was...
How do they know if they got the original or only one of the copycats?
I don't know. We'll never know.
Well, too bad they didn't get the Emperor of Nigeria. Haha, butt plugs, what? I come back to butt plugs?
For some reason the chat doesn't work. Oh wait, here we go.
Alright, so Matt, here's...
There we go.
Hi, Emperor of Nigeria.
Hi guys!
Hi, you guys. Emperor of Nigeria here. Oh my god, okay, so... Christina, I just have to ask. I can't remember the kid's name, but... Bridget saw some, like, makeup tutorial video that was promoted on Ellen. Like, the Ellen DeGeneres show. And it's some 10-year-old kid... This little 10-year-old British boy who's doing makeup tutorials, and I don't know, it was really disturbing for both of us. Just having like a kid doing that stuff. I don't know.
Hey, why not?
I don't know. It just feels weird to me.
If they like it as a hobby, I mean, I see no problem in it.
More like because it's an industry that, you know, is kind of, you know, it's created by women. It's weird to see like a 10-year-old kid come in and try to crowd in and take market share from actual women who, you know what they're doing and have lived a life of wearing makeup. How much could a little 10-year-old boy really be an expert on that shit?
Well, apparently enough to get on Ellen DeGeneres show, so he's doing something fucking right.
Yeah. He's actually amazing? Well...
What's Rasinka with... I'm sorry, what is Rasinka with me on?
That, yeah. What is he getting a lot of flack for, exactly?
Oh, the, makeup.
I think it's more a kid. I just have an issue with a kid that young...
Yeah, but it's like painting.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see here.
I mean, everybody uses makeup.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I mean, even
a part of me,
men...
a part of me just feels kind of weird to see like guys come in and crowd in on a space that women don't exactly have like a ton of spaces in the world, and it does feel like a weird industry for like just dudes to come in and be like, hey, look, we can do this better than women, haha.
But
maybe that's kind of, I mean, I'm not being super fair, to be honest, or you know, to be fair, like, I guess it's just kind of my gut, it's kind of my gut reaction, my gut instinct to it.
Well, there's a lot of actors in Hollywood, guys that wear makeup, you know, so it might just be easier to have a guy do another guy's makeup. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, makeup's been around for thousands of years, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, and to be clear, like, I don't have a problem that he's a boy. Like, I don't Well, I mean, I guess I kind of do, but not for the reason that some people might think. I don't think there's anything wrong with boys wearing makeup at all.
I don't think his age has anything to do with it. Like I said, I don't think makeup or somebody who, does makeup for a living is a job that is embarrassing, that you have to hide your children from. I mean, it's makeup.
Yeah, I don't know. I have very complicated feelings on that. Like, okay. To unpack that a little bit, you know my mom, right? Like, my mom could not go anywhere with makeup because she sadly was just of the belief that she looked like garbage without it. And it kind of, over time, it just gave me this real, like, there's this fine line where I don't like the idea of promoting it as something that people need to have on to, like, look good. I think people should be able to feel comfortable in their own skin without having to go through those crazy lengths to look good. And, usually they're looking good so that they can look good for a guy, or, it's kind of part of the whole patriarchal system. It's like, oh, women need to look good at all times, and, they need to wear makeup to do it. And so there's that tension between being a little bit uncomfortable with the whole industry, and that a lot of people look up to these people, and getting that message being pushed out to them that they should be wearing makeup to look beautiful, and
I disagree.
And then pushing that to kids, and it's a fine line. Dude, you can look at it as an empowering thing too. I can see that too.
I was gonna say I would have to disagree with you on some level, because I mean, a little bit of makeup, just a little bit, could go a long fucking ways. Yeah. I mean, a long ways. Connie's really good at doing makeup, and she's always watching those makeup videos.
Yeah.
People doing makeup. And it's incredible. It's just absolutely incredible what a little bit of makeup can do to make someone look, 10 times better. I mean, the problem is people don't know how to do it right. They lather it on, and there's lots of layers, and it looks fucking horrible. But they just don't know how to do it right.
I don't know. I think it's subjective. I think, like I said, it can be an empowering thing, and it can make people feel a hell of a lot better for themselves, with themselves, and that's great. But I
like how this is a Minecraft channel talking about makeup. But go ahead.
It's just Rasinka and Christina out there. It's a good conversation. But I don't know. I feel that flip side of it, where when it becomes a thing that a person stresses about, like they literally can't function without it because they're utterly convinced that
it's not a makeup problem. That's a psychological problem on their end.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Again, my mom is a special person, so I've seen it to probably a worse degree than most. I think most people are pretty reasonable about it.
I mean, you remember my ex, Tasha?
No, I don't remember her.
She had so much fucking makeup on. It was ridiculous. She had to put on like 50 layers before going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and Bridget loves wearing makeup, and I have no problem with it. But she also, thankfully, she doesn't feel like she has to wear it. She's perfectly comfortable, going out without it if she needs to. And I think that's a good attitude to have. Yeah.
Makeup can do some pretty amazing things.
But my opinion really isn't worth much anyways, because, I'm a dumb guy, and my opinion shouldn't matter on these types of things.
You should Google actors with and without their makeup.
Yeah. Well, they did a whole, no makeup day, and on the news stations a while back, and...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go put a little bit of work into the tunnel. I realized I had a bunch of glass, and that feels like probably a good thing to do. Shit, I need to put one of these away.
Hopefully it starts raining. I would like to get some of this wheat to grow.
Yeah. Well, if you need any wheat, I got wheat in my wheat field.
Oh, I had a suggestion for your next project.
What's that?
Would you meet me on the whatchamacallit? That little fort thing that we built that was kind of going to be a landing pad?
Meet you up there right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking, what if we did something like Rasinka's idea with the Endermen? Because we don't really have a mob spawner here. But we constantly have to be repairing our elytras. So I'm wondering if we had a spot up there where we could, spawn bad guys. And then just sit up here and kill them when we're at the top.
Yeah. Let me see if I have a minecart over here. Oh, it's down there. Damn it.
Because I did a lot of blast mining, and I forgot how much I cleared out. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's still some dark spots there. I remember getting swarmed by a few bad guys at one point.
There's still 36 TNT in this dispenser.
Let's see. So Rasinka, let's see, Christina, you either wear none, which is 97% of the time, or very little. Oh, you don't have to. Yeah, I think you should be comfortable wearing whatever amount works for you. I just hope that you're comfortable enough in your own skin to not feel like you have to. That's really all it boils down to. And yeah, Rasinka, so I've watched a lot of those tutorials with Bridget, and it is crazy the amount of work that goes into it. I definitely appreciate it a lot more after watching some of those. You said Connie's watching them too, right?
Some of them, yeah. Hey, do you have a dispenser?
No.
Or do you know the ingredients and how to make one?
It's a bow, redstone, and a bunch of cobblestone.
Oh, fuck, that's what I was afraid
I
of.
think so.
It might be down there.
Goodbye.
But yeah, there are some of the makeup tutorials that Bridget watches that I have found very interesting and oddly soothing at times.
I gotta head down to the bottom and see if I can pick up this dispenser real quick.
Has she ever watched Slay with Dre McRae? No, I don't think I've heard of that one. Interesting. Your professional life is spent covered in
Fucking
blood, poop
creeper.
shit, or feed dust. Yeah, I would have a hard time if I was covered in that all the time. You're definitely a champ, Rasinka, for putting up with that shit, literally putting up with shit like that on a day-to-day basis, and keeping a good attitude. That's admirable. Where are you now?
About to get swarmed, but I'm going for it.
I see your name. You're coming up here, or?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm up here just waiting for you.
sorry.
She is hilarious. Slay with Dre McRae. I'll try to remember that.
God damn it, I can't get my elytra to work.
No? You having connection issues?
I might have to stop watching porn. Hang on.
What?
Just kidding.
I'm just trying to understand why that would make your elytra situation difficult.
So, I was thinking we could put like a mob spawner down here.
Oh, in the
that
back.
would like funnel enemies up, and then we can kill them here. Have like a little, I don't know,
Yeah,
a little area to kill bad guys. What do you think?
sure.
To get our elytras recharged.
I'm cool with that.
And I want to get a tube system. I don't know how. That would maybe send stuff over to maybe minecart system.
Or you could do
That would maybe-
one of those water channel systems like I've done.
I think it might be too far.
If we use slime blocks, it'll probably work pretty well. Because it speeds items up. Well, but then again, yeah, if we're too far, we don't want the items to despawn. So, yeah, I don't know. Minecart system could work.
I was gonna put an emote in chat, but I can't figure out how to do that.
You get used to it. Can't stomach piglet scouts. Scours? Looks like custard. So her husband does her hair for her and is in a lot of her live streams. She's very talented and knows her stuff. Have her curled at work. Oh no, Christina. Posted a link and said it was hilarious. What was it? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go to...
I'm gonna come check out your pyramid.
Okay. I'm gonna run to, place all this glass.
Oh, so you're gonna go work on the glass tunnel?
Yeah, I have all this glass ready to go. I kind of want to just
Find one.
so
I don't want to play with you either.
You said you were gonna work on that right there, right?
Yeah, that's fine. My feelings aren't hurt.
It took me to a video of a man banging his woman in the ass, and she had a New Year's horn in her lady parts, and every time he thrust it, it made a loud horn sound. Oh, that does sound really hilarious, actually. Okay, I thought you were gonna say something just, you know.
Yeah, always beware links.
It approaches the line, but I think that's fair game. I like that. Not offensive. Yeah, I'm fortunate that I don't know anybody that ever sends me I know is never going to send me sexually explicit stuff, so.
Oh, damn it, I don't have my phone next to me.
Don't send me something, please.
You would find it hilarious.
I'm sure I would. I feel like I could guess what you would send me. I did used to have friends that, you know, were quick to share that kind of stuff. Like, I think it was when I was working at Applebee's that a friend pulled out his phone and was just, here, check this out, and it was 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh, that's horrible.
You know, there's little you can
Springing
do
that on somebody.
to prepare yourself when you're working a shift at Applebee's. You know, you trust your friends, not to show you 2 girls, 1 cup.
Not after that, you don't.
Yeah, I didn't trust him anymore after that day. He's still a friend of mine, though, so.
You're a better man than I.
Yeah. You should have known better not to click it. It made for a good laugh. And you watched it a couple of times. Well, it sounded like it was worth it. Sometimes you just gotta gamble. I got sent porn from the 15-year-old grandson of the guy who owns the paddocks where my horses were kept. Why would he do that?
Kinky.
A 15-year-old? Ah.
He has a thing for you, Rasinka.
Man, you know, I remember puberty being a crazy time, but I don't think that was a thought that ever crossed my mind. Like, oh man, I should send graphic porn to, like, all the grown ladies that I've ever met.
Well, back in our day, we would have to send a VHS.
Yeah. Or just, like, cut a boob out of a Playboy magazine and just send a boob. Or just the nipple. We never did that. Similar thing happened to you on a work trip.
We're not still talking about Two Girls, One Cup, are we?
No, we're talking about, you know, fucked up porn videos like that, sort of.
That's sexual harassment.
You were 21, 22 at the time. Yeah, still. Yeah. That's. I feel bad for the environment that kid was raised in. These old cable boxes. Oh, yep, Two Girls, One Cup. Okay. Rasinka said that is indeed the video she's talking about. I wasn't sure if you were referring to the same video. And if you press the A-B button fast, you could somehow see porn sometimes. No, but... So we didn't do that, but I mean, me and I feel like every kid in my generation watched scrambled porn at some point.
I did.
I mean, you know, your parents didn't pay for that pay-per-view channel, but if you turned to it, it was staticky, but like you could, the image was like behind the static and it was all warped and stuff, and if you watched it long enough, you would occasionally like be able to make out what was actually happening.
Yep.
And it's a sad, you know, kid going through puberty.
God, kids got it easy nowadays.
I know, like it just makes
that.
me hate. It just makes me hate this generation even more. I don't hate them. My kids are.
Like I had to struggle to get porn.
I know.
You just have to get out. You just have to get to the fucking keyboard.
It's just work ethic these days. Maybe that's why we learned to work so hard. You know, we went through the scrambled porn age, and that instilled like a really solid work ethic.
Scrambled porn age.
And I mean that instills. Oh man, so check this out. Me and another friend at a certain point when we were like teenagers. So his dad like had like all the pay-per-view stuff, but he had it locked behind a pin, a 4-digit pin, and we didn't know what it was. So we spent one night starting at 0000. And we went through every combination. 00001 or 0001, and I don't know if we never finished it, so we never found it, but yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we had to work for that. LOL, I did it. You could totally hear the porn though. Yeah, you could. You definitely could. The sound was less scrambled in the video.
Which made it great.
Was the combo 6969? Probably. And what's sad is like not long after that, his dad just gave him the combo. It's like, oh, you want to watch stuff? Here's the combo. It's like, damn it. If only we would have asked. I don't know. It was fun. I feel like moments like that build character.
Sad character.
Yeah, really pathetic, horrible character, but character nonetheless.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem with kids nowadays is they don't suffer enough humiliation.
Yeah. Oh, I've done plenty of embarrassing things.
You immediately agree. Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them for having a better sense of the world at a younger age and knowing not to do the dumb shit that we did. Learn the hard way, damn it. Oh, hi, Ancient. You were at your cousin's house, and me and someone were messing around with the computer, and he had it password locked. The password ended up being XXX, and that's how we were able to get into it. Oh, that's okay, Christina. You call everyone cousins? No, you're not missing anything, Ancient. Tell me everything. I want to laugh.
No, we were talking about millennials.
Yes, Ancient. Something I'm sure Ancient has no idea. Has probably never even heard the concept of scrambled porn.
I'd just like people not to walk into my room without knocking.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I don't know. I would lock my room every chance I had. Yeah, even if I wasn't doing it, like I just wanted to be left alone. I'm in my room.
Yeah, I like to.
Don't barge in.
I'm so tempted to say some very vulgar shit, but I'm gonna refrain.
You're a good man.
Curb myself.
You're a good man.
Very hard.
Is this on the... Oh, I'm gonna have a fun time with what you're finishing, Ancient. Oh my god, I'm terrified. I feel like I should be very scared. He broke the pin in your lock trying to force the handle? Oh my god.
Who? Wait, what was this?
I didn't catch who you were talking about, Rosinka. But that's terrible that someone would... Yeah. Just let me be alone. Keyword glass. Oh god, glass.
He's selling meth.
You don't think you've ever been walked in on, but you had been heard by your dad, Christina? That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that is bad.
Yeah, I've had my share of embarrassing moments. Welcome
Yeah,
to...
like when someone walks in. It's so hard.
I know.
That's what she said.
Your grandma's new sheets were lovely. Oh god. Man. Some disrespectful times.
Oh, I'm having trouble breathing now. Oh, you're a vulgar bastard.
Tell the story. I don't know how to tell that story. I don't know if that's a story that should be told.
No, it really shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so me and Bridget have been together since high school. And, you know, we would go over and have some good times at your house, Matt. And you lived with your grandma. Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
He came over one time and I told him the house was unlocked, and he goes inside, him and his girlfriend.
These were situations where, you know, we're not 21, and, you know, so you have certain places where there's not certain adults around where you can have the fun you want to have as not quite a 21-year-old yet.
Yeah, so I had the house to myself, and I told Seth said, "Go ahead and go on in when you get there." So he gets there, but then when him and his girlfriend were there for about 5 minutes, we called the house, and I think you picked up, or no? What How did you answer?
We didn't answer. It was on the answering machine, I think.
Oh, that's right. One
And
of those,
so, like, we're in there,
those vocal
and
answering
Elvis. It was
machines.
Elvis.
That's right, my
And-
gay friend Elvis.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. But yeah, he pretended to be a police dispatcher, and he was really, really, really convincing. Because didn't he used to do that or something?
No,
Or-
no, he never did that.
Oh man, he was really convincing. I would have sworn he was a police
He
dispatcher.
said the police were on the way, that someone reported them breaking in. So of course they freaked out.
Yeah.
I was kind
we
that
had
this
good
may
times.
be a reason I only have one friend. It's just a theory.
So you've played that trick on all of your friends. I see. That's how you test their true friendship. Make them think you've called that someone's called the cops on them and see how they react.
After you told them to go into the house.
Yeah, it's a good litmus test.
So I actually still feel really bad about something I did to you when we were kids. I told you to use the spigot that was the hot water. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember.
We had a spigot that had boiling water that would come out all the time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I still feel bad about that one.
Well, maybe I blocked it from my memory. Or maybe that was some other kid named Seth.
No, it was definitely you.
Oh, cool. That's alright, your sister was much more of a jerk to me.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, what's up, Johnny? How's it going?
Not sure how much of that you heard, Johnny, but don't believe any of it.
Yes, don't believe a word you heard.
Here's Johnny.
But no, the grandma's bed sheets thing, that was just, we stayed the night. You know, she told her mom that she was staying at a friend's house, and I told my mom that I was staying at a friend's house, and you were our friend. You were that friend. So technically we didn't lie.
Yeah, but I think you were specific on which friend it was, and I don't think it was me.
Well, for me it was you. Bridget obviously told her mom it was someone else.
Lies.
I'm at Cynthia's house. Ah. Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ha ha ha. That is a fucking disturbing song.
Well, I'm glad I don't get it.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll be exposed to all those lovely things one day.
When I grow up, Papa.
Yes, the bed sheets were soiled. Not with poop. Oh man, it's good. It's good to have those memories.
That was the time when Bridget was gonna make pancakes.
Yeah, she made pancakes for us the next morning. Man,
And then she woke up and slammed into the wall, and it dropped a bottle of Everclear on my chest. Remember, with all the electronics.
Yeah, man. For being a straight A student and being valedictorian of my class, I was a real piece of shit. Alcohol and sex will make you do some bad things sometimes.
Alcohol and sex are bad. Okay.
No, they're really, really good actually, but
Drugs are bad.
at a young age, it can be confusing, and you can do some really stupid shit.
I see no problem with either one of those things.
Not with poop, he said. That's right, not with poop. Say the thing with the bed sheets used to be lovely. Oh, I don't remember how I said it.
They were lovely bed sheets.
They were
Were-
very comfortable. Oh man, I still need to remember to come back here with some more diorite.
I don't know if I've ever told Connie that story. That's just one I just tried not to tell people, but you know, YouTube's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, let's just tell it to the world.
You know, it's just, you know, my dead grandma.
Oh yeah, she
My
did die,
dead-
didn't she? I'm
My dead
sorry.
mama.
Man,
I'm sorry, my
She-
dead Mima.
she smoked like a chimney. How old did she live? She was 80 something, right?
Yeah, 83, I think.
You know,
I remember-
for someone that probably chain smoked for like 40 plus years. Hey Johnny, thank you for the follow. She really
glad
hung
we,
in there for a long time.
Yeah, I think probably one of my... Actually, I know for a fact her favorite birthday present was when I bought her a carton of cigarettes, Marlboro Reds, a box of chocolate, and a bottle of wine.
Oh,
The
really?
the $2
Oh, that's cute.
cheap
That's
jug,
cute.
jug of wine.
Your grandma.
Like she said,
I like your
that was
grandma.
her all-time favorite.
Your grandma
present.
always really liked me, and I really liked her, and I just feel bad about those bed sheets.
As
Oh.
you should, sir.
But luckily, she'll never know. She never knew,
Nope.
right?
God, I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not. Didn't, like, your sister or aunt or someone come by and wash the bed sheets the next day or something?
Yeah.
Man, those bed sheets, they feel, like, really epic and legendary for some reason.
Grandma sheets, legendary.
But the whole YouTube is about to find out. Oh, I'm about to go from 0 viewers on most of my videos to, like, 4. Oh, it's gonna be everywhere.
And we're gonna make so much theoretical dollars.
Yeah. Oh god, no. Should I make a bed sheets command? Exclamation bed sheets.
There's a little, emote of like a grandma.
Yeah. A grandma, like, you know, doing the whole parachute bed sheet over the bed before she, tucks the sheets in.
So do you like hand out the emotes after like the prizes? I mean, how do you get emotes? How do you do?
Oh, for Twitch?
Or is it the commands, I guess you could say.
For Twitch?
Yeah.
It's a subscriber thing. So I basically have 3 emotes that I am able to create custom that people can use on my channel, but the only people that can use them are people that sub at the various tiers that the emotes are for. So there's the $4.99, $9.99, and $24.99 tiers. And there's a unique emote for each. Yeah. You start watching them and then remember Twitch has the chat. Yeah, Rosinka, I've thought about, should I be doing something to like embed the Twitch chat into my stream, and yeah, maybe I will eventually. You are missing a little bit when you watch it on YouTube.
Or Sink is just trying to take all the fame.
Yes. Oh, I love Pima. I'm so sad we don't see much of her anymore because since we got Poppy, the cats are just like, fuck that dog, we're staying upstairs for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, how is the dog doing? I've
Really
only
good.
seen the one picture.
She's doing really well. I mean, it could not have gone better. Bridget is absolutely in love with the dog and is like, why did we not get a dog sooner? Which is the one thing I
I
was hoping
told
she
you
would say.
guys.
Well, yeah, and I figured that would be the case. I've been fighting for years to get a dog, so I'm like very, very happy it worked out.
Oh, good.
Every morning before TJA, he'd warm your clothes so you weren't cold in the winter. Oh, that's really sweet.
Who's this?
Christina's dad.
Oh.
Puppy love. My dad was the opposite. My dad would... True story, when I was in 6th grade and there were nights I had to stay at my dad's house because parents were divorced, blah blah blah. And he would do the laundry and then not have enough spare change because he lived in an apartment to put them in the dryer. So he would hang them around his apartment. And I would wake up at like 6:30 in the morning, gotta go to school, and it's, it's Tucson, but even in Tucson in the middle of winter, there were days where it got down to freezing, and it happened to be one of those days, and I had to put on soaking wet jeans and go outside in like 30-degree weather and go to school, and it was the most uncomfortable day of my life, and fuck that forever.
Your dad's a real winner.
You know what? But oddly, he out of nowhere, he reached out to us, and he actually came up after Christmas and took us to see the new Star Wars movie. So I'm like, hey, he still cares a little bit.
We actually just went and saw the new Star Wars. We really liked it.
Oh, you did? Good. I really liked it too. Yay, we agree. Because I know there are some people out there that just hate it. I'm like, yeah, it's not perfect, but I don't see how anyone could really hate that movie. I really liked. There were just so many things that surprised me, and we probably shouldn't reveal them in case I'm sure there's people that haven't watched. But
well, I was really shocked that Luke and Leia were brother and sister.
Yeah, twins even.
And Darth Vader was Luke's dad.
I can't fucking believe it. Yeah, and thank you for the sympathy, Rasinka. It's glad to know 20 years later that people feel sympathy for my wet jean day. And that was when I went to the Alice Vale Middle School. So I think that was the year me and you first became friends. And
was that at Vale?
Yeah, it was at Alice Vale. Yeah. It was 6th grade because we were in Mr. Freed's math class.
Oh, that's right. No, history.
Math and history.
I still don't remember the math.
I'm pretty sure it was both. Oh, you were only in one of them. That's right.
Or Martine, he was funny. No. What was his name? The Mexican kid. It would always make really funny jokes.
Guillermo.
Yeah, that's right, Guillermo.
There were a couple of them. There was Guillermo. No, Martine. I think Martine was the kid.
Well,
he was just constantly talking about masturbating for some reason.
Yeah.
The kid, he clearly hit a certain point in puberty, and it broke his brain, and all he could talk about was masturbation constantly.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was not one of those kids. How dare I spoil movies that have been out for decades. Vale Middle School. LOL. Yeah, it was the 1 year. I went to Tucson Junior Academy, or that Seventh-day Adventist school, from 3rd through 5th grade, and there was a single grade, 6th grade, that I went to Alice Vale Middle School. And so that was on Broadway and Craycroft. And then back 7th and 8th grade, I was back at TJA, and then I went to the Academy of Tucson for high school. Yeah, wearing wet jeans is the worst. I have a hard enough time just wearing jeans at all. Like, I realize I have this kind of weird phobia thing where, I need to have comfortable pants on. If I have pants with, like, really rigid cloth or that is, like, not comfortable enough, like, I just can't function.
I have pretty expensive tastes, so...
Well, and I've realized, as I've... made it through my career more and able to afford like slightly better clothes, because it used to always be just the cheapest shit that we could afford at Walmart or secondhand stores, and so you'd get just these crispy ass jeans, like they were crispy, crunchy, shitty burlap coated jeans. Yeah. But I have fairly decent jeans now that I can stand to wear. You went to Booth Fickett in between for 6th grade, then Academy of Tucson with you, then Palo Verde. Yeah.
I went to booth ticket. At least I think I did.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, I did go to booth ticket.
Oh my god, I wonder if you went there at the same time as Christina. Yeah, because that was 7th grade for you, I think. Yeah, that was so weird, Christina, that we did not have a uniform or really any dress code at the Seventh-day Adventist school, but we did have a dress code at Academy of Tucson and like a lot of these other places. Like, totally reverse of how you would think it would be.
I miss the old Jinko jeans, man.
Yeah. The girls couldn't wear shorts. Oh, yeah, that probably was true. Yeah, it is funny. Oh, Tucson. I do miss Tucson. It's just hard, you know, I'm sure you have experienced it plenty. It's harder to make friends as an adult, like the types of close friends that you have that you make through your childhood.
Yep.
So, like, that's the hardest thing about being away from Tucson is, like, just by nature of being in that city, even though there's, you know, things that I don't care about it, like, there's instantly just a network of people that, like, I've known since I was a child and I instantly feel comfortable with, and, like...
Yep.
And you never get that level of comfort with people you meet, like, as adults who already have their pre-existing social circles, and... Yeah. It's hard. Ancient, your childhood friends moved away? I'm sorry, Ancient. That's tough. And Matt is 33, just like me, Christina. So actually, Matt would have been 1 grade before you, because I think when we were in 6th grade, you would have been in 7th grade. Rasinka, you hated the people you went to school with? I certainly hated some of the people I went to school with. This is such a weird song. Sounds like a song that the fucking Keebler elf would be playing as he's dancing around his stupid tree and baking cookies.
The fuck?
Just, that's what comes to mind. That's the image that comes to mind for me.
Acid much?
No, no acid. Just... It sounds like Keebler elf music. So did you remember Christy Osi then? Her father was actually the Prince of Nigeria, or so they say. LOL, what? I do not remember Christy Osi. You think you were in year 11 or 12 before you had friends from school? Don't speak to them anymore. Yep. Yeah, it's hard, you know. We're still in that situation here in Phoenix.
Yeah, it's just real hard to connect with people at a very immature, younger age. You know?
Well, it's even harder, too, because me and Bridget moved up here in 2009. So I was 24, she was 23. And we had...
You guys had just Isla, right?
Yeah, we had a 6-week-old newborn. Like, literally, I started my job up here, and Isla was 6 weeks old. And so that kind of sealed our fate. You know, it's very, very hard. Nobody at that age is having kids, and, you know, that's on top of the added difficulty of, like, you know, you didn't go to school together, you know, you're just starting a new job, and, I mean, yeah, I've made friends with a lot of my coworkers, and I do stuff with them, but it's not like, it's never that level of comfort you get with kids you literally grew up with. guard is up. Your guard is always going to be up higher than with people that you were around when you were younger. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. I need to update my music at some point. I would like to be able to play some specific songs I like, but I don't want to have to deal with the copyright navigation. One, two, three, clap / wipe you hands. I think I know which one you're talking about. So you watch someone on YouTube that plays WoW, and she definitely has copyrighted music. She doesn't record her streams for later viewing, but just does the live, and that's why she can do that, Christina. I could, if I wanted, I could put on any music. I could throw some Pink Floyd on right now, and we could all jam out. But as soon as I make a recording of it, Twitch will immediately mute all segments with copyrighted music for the recorded video. And, I don't know how many people actually go and watch the recorded version, but, I guess it's a sacrifice that I'm not sure I want to make. I'd rather just have no copyright music and know that I can have recorded videos that aren't going to get muted than, yeah. Bird and I can't agree on whether it's clap or wipe. I'm thinking it's clap. I hope they're not saying wipe your hands. And yeah, it would fuck up the YouTube videos too. That's the main issue is because Twitch would mute any of those segments on the VOD. That means even if I try to export it to YouTube, it'd be exporting the muted video, and so yeah, that muting, it's killer. So yeah, if I were to play any non-copyright music, it'd be fine for anyone watching live, but regardless of platform, Twitch, YouTube, whatever, yeah, you would hear nothing on the recorded video.
So is that like a service you have to pay for, or what? Or do you have to give copyrighted props in your comments, or?
No, you just can't. I mean, so theoretically, I guess if you got a lawyer or you talked to a record company's label and you actually went and obtained permission to use their music on your stream and for you to make, for you to monetize it or whatever, then even if you're not making a profit, there's just, it's their property, right? So, if you're using it, they default to just muting that stuff so that they don't have to deal with the legal ramifications. I suppose you could go and get all the permissions from all the rights holders and then play what you want, but I don't know that Twitch or YouTube, I don't know that their systems would even work with that. I'm not aware of any way that you can say, oh, I have, here's all the rights I have for this, and I think by default they would flag it and mute it and then maybe unmute it if you can show them all the proper stuff that you have. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Welcome. There we go. That's all the glass. Oh. I totally didn't have my elytra. Good thing I was over water. And yeah, I agree, Rusinka. I think it's awesome. It's a beautiful thing that there are music creators out there that are specifically putting their music out there for people to use for free. And there's some good stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this playlist that I really like, and it's freaking awesome that those people make it free for use.
Yeah, it's raining. My crops are growing.
Christina, you didn't get to hit up Lucky Wishbone or Beyond Bread?
Beyond Bread's pretty good. Well, Lucky Wishbone went out of business, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I thought that one on Broadway and Swan was still there. I just
Really?
always
I heard
remember
it was
that sign.
closed.
I always remember that sign because it had the
Yeah, the marquee.
concentric neon light things,
Yep.
and it would like you'd have the various zigzag patterns,
And it was bright as hell.
and then in the middle of it would just be like a super bright strobe light that would flash for an instant. And I remember every time I'd drive by, I'd just be fixated on that fucking Lucky Wishbone sign. Those damn neon lights closing in to that flash.
Bastards.
I know. Goddamn flash. Nope, still there. The flashing lights. Yep. Yeah.
Are they still there? Holy shit.
I lived at Fifth Street in Swan for a number of years, so I mean, we were literally a block away from that Lucky Wishbone, and I drove by it every fucking day.
I remember that.
Red, yellow, and go into the middle would be a white light. Yeah, just a single white, extremely bright light that would just flash briefly. And yeah, I agree, Rusinka. I hope those people, are getting good donations on Patreon and everything. Or some other avenue that they're getting paid for their work. Have you repaired your elytra yet?
No, I've been working on actually my area, trying to do something with it.
Okay. Well, and keep in mind, if you end up having motivation to want to play throughout any days, I can leave the server up if you want.
Yeah. I'm just so busy most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel ya. I'm glad.
Alright. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I've luckily set the expectation to do these 3 streams a week. So because I've been doing it now, it's actually been almost a year. I think January 17th or 19th or something. We will have been doing this for 1 straight year of streaming.
Wow.
And at this point, it's these are the nights I stream, and it's kind of just a part of my normal schedule, so I'm able to do it consistently. Your mom lived near 5th and Swan? Really, Christina? Holy shit. Yeah, we lived on 8th Street between Swan and Columbus. Well, it was right off of Swan, you go a little ways down 5th,
Wasn't that the
5th Street.
place where that your mom had that your dog was in the back chained up to a clothesline?
Yeah, and he hung himself.
Yeah.
He survived. Oh man, God, speaking of crazy stories. So, when I was a kid, we bought these Cocker Spaniel brothers. And when we moved into that house, it was my mom and her boyfriend And so they bought those dogs. They were Cocker Spaniel brothers, and they named them Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Sundance,
So,
he's a call.
Yeah, Butch and Sundance, Butch and Sunny. Both dogs hung themselves.
That's how bad his mom is, just so you guys know.
Well, in totally separate instances, one dog, Sunny, was in the backyard, and his leash was like, you know, basically tied up to the clothesline so he could run back and forth, and the clothesline would keep him, you know, kind of restrained within a smaller area. Because if not, he would just run around and chew on shit and fuck our yard up. And it was close enough to this, like, 6-foot tall cinder block wall, and somehow the fucking Cocker Spaniel managed to jump over the wall with the leash on and, like, hung himself, and my mom got out into the alley quick enough to, like, get the dog before, you know, he choked. And then separately, my dad, randomly, even though my mom and dad were divorced, he somehow ended up with Butch, because the dogs were so bad that, like, my mom and boyfriend were like, we need to get rid of one of these dogs. And my dad was like, I'll take it. Ugh. And so Butch became my dad's dog, and he hung himself and died, actually, because my dad had these big ammo boxes in the back of his truck, and that's where he kept all his tools and stuff. So he would go to a job site and chain the dog up in the back of his truck, and the dog jumped out of the back, and yeah, it was very sad. But it was long enough ago that, you know, the trauma is a thing of the past. You got Cocker Spaniels. One was named Betty. She was so sweet. And yeah, I agree, Rusinka. Like, the only reason I can kind of talk about it lightly now is because I was like 10, so it's been over 20 years since that happened. And it was really traumatizing. I mean, like, we were really devastated as kids when we found out our dog died, but as an adult, it's hard to think back and not chuckle a little bit that, like, yeah, both of the dogs hung themselves. It's not a common way for dogs to die, and yet both of those Cocker Spaniels, somehow, one of them did and the other one nearly did that same way. Very sad. Sonny was actually hit by a car because he would run away. If we ever left the gate open a crack, he would just bolt and run as quick as he could, and he ran out into the street one day, and poor Sonny. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Alright, well, I used all that glass. Matthew.
Yeah.
You want to do anything? I was going to say, if you wanted to repair your elytra, we could go continue working on draining our ocean by the ocean monument. Or we could just do some mining. Or you can just do whatever you want, and I can do whatever I want.
I'm totally indifferent, dude. Like, we can mine if you want. What are we looking for? What resources? Everything?
Iron and coal.
Still?
Yes. It is in your neighborhood, Rusinka. Well, alright, I'm just gonna go down and mine for a little bit. Just
Okay, I'll come join you.
Going.
Yep. I got porn, so I'm good.
Wait, what? What? Why do you keep saying that? Matthew! Why? Why?
Just because I know it bothers you.
Well, I mean, you know.
Or it bothers most people.
You do whatever you want. The only part that would bother me is you mentioning it and telling me about it. And mostly because this isn't something you usually do. We've been friends for a good number of years, and these are probably the first times I've ever heard you mention.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come down there with you.
Rusinka asks, what are you watching, Matt? 4 Girls, 2 Cups. But yeah, man, fucking millennials. They have no idea how easy they have it with porn these days.
So how do I do emote? Is it just like a normal emote?
Well, you can't do the my channel specific. If you want to do any generic emotes, just click the emote button. Like there's a little emote symbol around the chat where you type in your messages.
Yeah, it says subscribe. You have to subscribe to shit?
Yep, you gotta pay me money if you want to use my emotes. But you can use standard Twitch emotes if you want.
Okay, how do I use standard Twitch emotes? Because I'm not paying you a fucking dime.
You better not pay me a dime. I don't know. Just hit the emote button. There should be other emotes under there, right?
Oh wait, hold on. There's... what's this? Cheer motes have multiple tiers. What's a cheer mote?
I don't know, but...
I have no idea.
I can't
Well, how do I get
cheer in
that?
my own channel. I want to cheer in my own channel. No. Meow.
How do I do that?
Do what? Cats?
Yeah.
You don't, because you're not a subscriber. And because it's my channel, I of course
Well,
can use all my own
fuck
emotes.
you.
Hey, you know, if I could just give you the emotes, I totally would, but blame Twitch, man.
Oh, it does do it. Okay.
Oh, good, you did figure it out. Rosinka! Oh, thank you, Rosinka. Rosinka
Why is she
cheered
giving money?
100 bits, because Rosinka is a wonderful human being.
How much is 100 bits again?
$1. Well,
Yeah,
it's a
that
little
does
over
not
$1
make
to buy.
her a wonderful human being.
Yes, it does.
She is no Saint Teresa.
Rosinka is Saint Rosinka.
The horse whisperer.
She's so much more than a horse whisperer. You don't even know.
You don't even know, man.
See, Rosinka, you like how we're arguing over you right now? I hope that makes you feel good.
I think any woman likes people who argue over them.
Hey, you know, I think any man or woman would like that.
So
And if
she
two
gave
people
you
were arguing
100...
over me, I'd be like, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for
Same.
arguing over me.
Her?
Huh?
So, did she give you 100 diamonds and 100 salts because you're salty?
I guess I'm a salty man.
Salty McGee.
Yeah. I'm salty.
Saint Russ. Don't let it get to your head now.
Watch, we come back for tomorrow's stream and she's changed her Twitch name to Saint Russ.
Sender of salty emote icons. Oh shit, I did not have my Elytra on. That hurt.
Yeah, I kind of had a similar situation in the jungle, but luckily I was over water, so I survived.
She was showing with emotes. What were you showing? I'm confused.
The salt. She was
So
showing
what-
that you could do a salt emote. Creeper! Ah!
We should maybe hunt for another wither.
Yeah. I'll definitely need to hunt some wither skeletons.
So I guess I'm gonna go down in the mine without you, alone, in the dark.
I'm down in the mine right now. What are you talking about? That is precisely
Whatever.
where I am.
I do what I want, whatever.
I have sex when I want, and I'll do drugs when I want. Whatever. I do what I want.
Fuck you, Mari. Do what I want. Or Cartman.
That was a very classic episode.
You sound like millennials. Well, considering we were born the same year, that would make you millennial too. But I don't think.
Technically, we are.
1984.
Technically, we are all millennials. Even,
Are we really?
Even Christina. Yeah. We are.
I thought we were
are
Generation X.
No, we are past the cutoff for Generation X, and we are technically shitty millennials.
Ah, lame.
Yeah, we suck. We're so
Like-
douchey. I mean, you know, millennials are fine.
They suck.
They didn't have to deal with the trials and tribulations of scrambled porn like we did. And for that,
The scrambled porn era.
yes.
Spoken about in Revelations. Look, Christina, the first step is admitting that you have a problem. You're a millennial.
You should watch Amazon Kitchen on YouTube. Same. So me and Bridget should watch Amazon Kitchen, and Matt, you and Connie should watch Amazon Kitchen. Yeah, we're all millennials. That's what's funny, is we're all talking shit about millennials. And it turns out we're all just self-loathing bastards. Joke's on us.
We too were born with this horrible curse.
Yeah, at least we were old enough to like live before the internet was like a thing for everyone. To me, that's the big cutoff, is like, did you ever live a portion of your life before
Without
caller
internet.
ID and the internet and everything? You know, were you old enough to remember getting AOL CDs in the mail that gave you 60 free hours of AOL? No? Then you're a freak.
Or if you didn't have a Blockbuster card.
Yeah. Well, I mean, man. Even
We were actually
Blockbuster
like-
was recent enough that, like,
We were looking at the nostalgic Reddit and nostalgic subreddit, and it was just really funny today, actually, looking at all the stuff that we grew up with.
it's really sad to me, the Blockbuster. That was just such a... Like, everybody fucking did the Blockbuster thing and rented movies for the weekend to watch, and... I mean, you know, I think it's perfectly fine that it's dead. I think what we have now is far superior, but there's something about that whole rigmarole that I kind of miss. You know, you were excited. You brought a new movie home that you actually paid money to rent, and you were going to watch it. had to
You
make
actually
sure-
took the time to go through all the movies and pick one.
And, you know, hopefully you weren't so much of an asshole that you wouldn't rewind the movie before you returned it.
Yeah, right.
You remember having 9 hours of internet for a month and it was enough? Yeah.
I want to get the old 56K dial-up sound as my ringtone.
Oh, it's so nostalgic. I remember that from your house when we played Command and Conquer online.
Oh, dude! I actually just got Command and Conquer on Steam.
Yeah, well, that was like that was probably my first introduction to playing a game across the internet with other people. We used to connect. I remember modem to modem. We would connect and play Command and Conquer, the original one, online. I don't even remember.
If anyone picked up the phone, it fucked it up.
Yep. Unless you had 2 phone lines, which is a crazy thing to think that like people would have to get 2 phone lines to be able to like have the luxury of using the internet and talking on the phone at the same time.
Or faxes. Ah, the world of faxes. How are you a bit young? Oh, that's right. You're not 19. Your thing is 1984, but that's not the year you were born.
That's the year her horse was born.
That's right. I forgot. Well, I'm an old horse level, whatever.
Going to Hollywood Video or Blockbuster was the highlight of your Friday night. Mine too.
Hell yeah.
And what I loved about Hollywood is a few of those Hollywood Video locations had a separate video game store in them that sold like classic video games. So I actually frequented Hollywood Video and went to the separate little game store section and picked up like some good Super Nintendo games and stuff.
How is Tabby now that she's married?
Tabby's Tabby.
She's pregnant, right? Or had a kid?
She's pregnant. Yep. Tabby is doing okay.
That's so weird to think about.
Yep. Krabby Tabby. That's what we called her. She's good though. I mean, you know, when you really look at it, hey, she went to school. She's worked. She's provided for herself. She's been doing a really good job. So, you know, sibling relationships are always complicated, but I can at least recognize that. Compared to some of my other sisters.
Yep, I remember the adult section.
Yeah.
Sneak in the back.
My 2 adult sisters are, well, let's just say they have not contributed so much to the greater world around them.
They're bitches.
Well.
You didn't deny it.
I wouldn't use that term. Closer to 30 than 20 though. And Hollywood Video on Speedway had an adult section in the back. Oh, do you remember Casa Video?
I do. It's still there, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing that like all the Blockbusters shut down and yet Casa Video is still there.
Well, it had a lot of classic and foreign films. A lot of the U of A students would have to get their, and the film majors, that's where the teachers would get their movie recommendations from.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dan? Welcome back, man. Yeah, Casa Video was cool. I think I would appreciate it now more as an adult than I did as a kid.
We really should get another beacon.
Yeah.
Or move this one. So we can get the buff.
Well, do you want, after we do a little bit more of this, you want to run to the nether and...
Do some wither skull hunting?
Yep. Yeah, I'm down for that. Okay. I feel like I heard a skeleton over there. And yeah, I agree, Rosinka. I think we have earned the right to murder a wither in the ceiling of the nether. I mean, we fought one the hard way. I think at this point, it's more about the utility of it all. Let's... We just want another beacon.
I don't think we've ever been to the top of the nether.
No, not in this file.
Or the last one, I don't think.
Nope. I mean, we have on the nursing home. There's a few spots we've popped through that have been like right near bedrock. And yeah, no, I got you, Rosinka. My understanding is, yeah, we don't need to punch a hole. We just need to get up there high enough that when we spawn the wither, because he naturally kind of floats upwards, that he's kind of just forced to float up into the bedrock. Give us an easy way to kill him. Diamond.
I am not burning cobblestone.
You are not burning cobblestone?
Yes, I am not throwing cobblestone in the lava.
Why are you announcing that?
I just thought I'd throw that out there, just in case you're wondering.
Okay, I'm glad you're not doing that. Just find a flat area, 3x3 blocks, 3x3 of bedrock. He'll kill himself. Oh. Yeah, I heard that Skelly too. Skelly is out there somewhere.
Now, killing these slimes actually have been really helping my elytra.
Oh, good. I'm glad that's doing something for you.
It would be kind of cool to go out and find the woodland mansion and then maybe, you know, bring enough material for another portal and, you know, an end chest and some beds and maybe look at starting a new area, but, you know, at least mark a spot.
That's where that fucker was. Sorry, I just got attacked by a skeleton. Yeah, the tricky thing with all of that is it's just so far away that we need to be prepared to, like... I mean, the distance we have to fly just to get out there, we'll need to, like, repair most of our elytra to go any further. So we'll need to, like, get out there and then be able to fully repair it to continue going. I mean, I think we were starting to get pretty close, so...
I think if you get enough bottles, though, enchanting.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree. Well, I mean, that could be a fun thing to do. Well, all of that, and I got 0 coal and 0 iron. Have you gotten any coal or iron?
I have. I've gotten quite a bit of coal and a little bit of iron.
Sweet. Well, shit, man. Do we want to gear up and try to go do this woodland mansion exploring?
Like I said, I think if we bring all the right materials, I think if we spend some time getting bottles of enchanting from the villagers, like that's what we should do, is bring up a whole bunch of materials to them to start trading.
Okay, I'll work on that then.
I was gonna say I'll come with you too to help because it'll give me a shitload of experience.
Yeah, that's true. Would getting a couple of sets of wings be helpful? Yeah, that definitely would, Rosinka. I think...
Plus my axe is about to break.
Yeah. Okay, well, then yeah, let's make that our next objective. I'm gonna empty out my inventory, and then we will work on getting a bunch of bottles of enchanting. We should have everything we need now to make a bunch of maps and everything.
Okay, I put the coal in the chest. We've got quite a few stacks.
Well, thank you.
Some redstone.
Other option would be to carry a bunch of ores and mine them for experience. That's true, Rosinka. Yeah, we'll have to... I mean, I know we have a number of maps we've already made on the way out there. So... yeah, so I think order of business here, we're going to go up, get as many bottles of enchanting as we can, and then I'll go to the map room and try to sift through my maps and get the right collection of maps. And then we'll bring a bunch of blank maps so that we can map out any new areas. Make sure we bring a bed, probably an ender chest, some shulker boxes. Alright, Rosinka. Well, it's going to be a little bit till we take off since we got to do some prep work here, so...
Have fun with the pony.
Yes. Tell your ponies hello.
What are the food tradable items again? Wheat, water,
potatoes.
wheat potatoes.
Wheat potatoes, carrots, whole watermelons, pumpkins.
You said whole pumpkins?
Whole watermelon. Pumpkins are always whole pumpkins. But yeah, if you want to do watermelon, you have to craft the watermelon into watermelon blocks. Shit.
How do you make a watermelon block?
All 9 squares watermelon. Actually, I think I already have a bunch of emerald. I don't think we're gonna need to do too much here. I think I've already gotten a bunch of bottles of enchanting, and I think I have a bunch of spare emerald. So if you want to just do a round, just since you're already getting it, why don't you do a round of trading with the villager or with the farmer villager? And then that way you can repair all your shit too. You know, anything you need repaired, you can just make sure you unequip everything else and just have your one item to repair when you do that. Yeah, I'll get those bottles, however many bottles I can get right now. Hey, what's up, Birdstar? How you doing?
Okay, where's the farmer again?
First house over here. Come back. Come back to where you came up. Right here. This house. Just look at the signs. Farmer's Paradise. Okay, I don't have as much emerald as I thought I did. I have a stack. Okay, one of these guys is selling it for 5. Purple Rain Mage. Purple Rain Mage sells these for 5.
Yeah, my leecher's fully healed.
Yeah, it happens fast. Huh. Huh.
Actually, I would say per minute, trading probably gives you the most experience.
Yeah? I mean, yeah, if you have the materials ready to go, you can certainly grind a lot of experience pretty quickly. Come on. Nope. Man, I'm getting no new trades from this guy at all.
My Elytra's fully repaired. And I got 52 emerald.
Awesome.
Okay, where is the Bottles O enchanting at? Where you're at?
Yeah, come to the Priesty house.
The library. The Priestiest Priest of Priestington?
Yes, that would be the house. This guy. It's Purple Rain Mage right here that you would want to trade with.
Oh, he won't trade with you
Yeah,
now.
I'm trying to fix that. Just let me get
Here,
more.
friend, have some bread.
Give him more bread.
Fucking a-hole.
Huh?
Nope.
Well, these other guys will give them 2, but they're at like 10 and 11 emerald. That Purple Rain Mage sells them for 5. Okay.
I gotta trade something else to unlock, it says.
Oh, yeah. I got a bunch of glowstone out of that whole ordeal, so that's good. Well, I got 12 bottles of enchanting out of that, so... And then I think I already have a bunch more down there in the map room.
There you go, he's selling him now.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, I just got 10 of them. Sweet. I think I'm gonna do some more trading. I like a shitload of bottles just in case, you know.
Yeah,
I definitely, for something like this, prefer to be over prepared.
I agree. What's up, Ancient? No, Ancient, I'm not planning to do the community server tomorrow night. Tuesday night will be community server. Tuesday night. Oh wow, that is a lot of coal. Very glad to see that. I want to get this iron smelting. Get a bunch of lava. Well, crap, rip me. I'm sorry, Ancient. Got to get caught up with shit tons. Hey, what's up, little boat Brad? Welcome back. Little boat! He's here! Alright, take care, Ancient.
Dude, I've gained so much experience.
I know. Yeah, that villager trading is pretty killer. This would be a good time to get another glass of wine, since I think we're getting close to being able to take off here. So I'll be right back in just a sec.
Damn, 20 levels. Just from trading. Sweet. 15 bottles O enchanting. I will be right back.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. Let's get that on there. Some photos there. You there, Matt? Sounds like Matt is away. Alright, so let's get maps. Holy shit, 38 bottles? Yeah, I'd say that's probably enough. Okay, so we have like 2 whole maps we would need to fill there. So I'm thinking we go up, maybe do a little bit more on this map. So we'll need we'll need quite a few blank maps. So 111 we want. Let's see, 106. That's this one. We're gonna want 101. '96 and 91. We're going to want 91. I think that's gonna go. Yeah. In that order.
Hey, sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm working on putting the maps together. So I have 38 bottles of enchanting over here.
I have 15.
Alright, then we're gonna have plenty. That's good to know. Okay, I don't need either of these. So 86, 81,
Do we have any obsidian?
Yes. Go to the stone building. And there's an obsidian chest.
What the fuck?
What? What the fuck?
I fell straight off of the Rainbow Bridge. I hit spacebar to get my leech to kick in, but it didn't, and I hit the ground at full impact, and I didn't take a single bar of health.
What?
I am not even kidding you right now.
It says left game. It says I 8 blocks left the game.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Are we back to that? Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. 106.
I hope I'm not falling through the air right now.
Or are we back to the same issue where it's gonna boot you every time and I have to step away? Okay, I have 6 maps. Yes, okay, so we need 2 to fill in those gaps and then others over there. So these are all the maps we need.
Yeah, it looks like we have that issue again.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Okay, let me,
So as soon as I logged in, I was falling right from the steps of the Rainbow Bridge. So as soon as I log in, I gotta start mashing the spacebar.
Okay, let me grab my horse and run far, far away. So let's see, we got 2 empty maps here. You installed these crystal blue lights above your bed, literally Christmas lights, but really fancy LED ones in a crystal blue color, and it's so soothing. We used to have Christmas lights strung up in our house year-round, or in our apartment year-round when we were younger, and I loved it. And we had a whole table covered in lava lamps and glitter lamps and glow lamps and all kinds of crazy shit. Do you remember that, Matt?
I do.
Our lava lamp table. Okay. Try logging in now, maybe?
Okay, I might die, so you might have to run back quick.
Okay. Let me know if you're in.
Was I booted?
Oh shit. I'm just looking at my OBS and looks like I'm having some internet issues. There, now it's showing you're booted. Just give this a second. I'm gonna sit here for a minute and look at OBS. Oh man, I sure hope this isn't happening again, because that is frustrating. Alright, let me just run a little further away. Alright, I guess try again. I'm still seeing some, hiccups in my OBS.
No.
Alright, well, try one more time. Oh no.
What happened?
It says you fell from a high place.
Oh no. So I fell right underneath the Rainbow Bridge.
Alright, I'm running back to your stuff. Are you still logged in?
Yeah,
So it
but
worked
I'm
this
alive. No, I'm alive. I'm alive.
time? No, you should be dead. Well, you're alive as in you respawned at your bed?
There we go.
No, it
Now
says-
just tell me I died.
Yeah, now it says you left the game. Oh my god. My goddamn internet. It's doing it again.
My stuff.
It's alright. I'll get your stuff at least, so should be good there.
I was jumping just as I got disconnected. It's like the worst fucking timing ever.
Yeah. That's so weird. Like, how did that happen so specifically at that particular moment in time? Okay. Let's put you back, horsey. Okay, I mean, you can try logging back in if you want. Nope. Well, I'm at least getting all of your stuff, so you're not going to have to worry about that. Okay, I think I got it all. Oh, I didn't mean to put those in there. Acts of Destiny. Okay. I got all your stuff. It's put into a chest in my my little dirt mound that has all the wood stuff. So here,
Okay.
let me try riding the horse off again. Now that I've rescued your stuff, I'm gonna run the horse over to Tucson real quick. We'll see if that helps. And yeah, Ancient. I think he was trying to use the Elytra. And that's the problem. We have connection issues.
Did you get my Elytra?
Yep, it's all in that chest. So you are perfectly safe.
Still can't load.
Alright, try again.
I am logged in.
Well, it shows you left the game right now. I'm just gonna keep running further. Yeah, just keep trying. I should hopefully be far enough away now that If it's the same issue as before, hopefully you can get back in.
Timed out.
And on the community server, when you are finished, you'll have shit tons of glass. Oh, awesome. Well, I love glass, Ancient. I love glass. Alright. I think I'm as far away as I need to be now.
I keep trying to hit respawn, but nothing happens.
Ugh.
Oh, there we go. I'm back over at the water temple.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, I guess that's okay. If you're ready, I can take your stuff and bring it to you. And we can just... Oh, man, shit. If I'm having internet issues... Oh, it says you left the game. Alright, well, if you're all the way over there, I'm gonna run back.
Am I logged in?
Says you are.
Nope. Oh, wait. It's lagging, but I think we're good.
Yeah, I continue to see these little surges in my my upload. Yeah, it's weird because it's mostly running solid. It's just every few seconds it looks like that upload is just getting squeezed. Oh, and there we go, dropped to 0.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
Okay, got your Elytra. And rockets. I want to just leave the rest of your stuff here, really. Alright, let's get some more rockets here, and then... So I think there's one more map I want to get, and then I'm gonna run up to you and I'll bring you your wings. So you're still in the game? You're still...
It says I am, but I'm lagging.
Ugh. God, it's killing me. 39 is what I want.
Yeah, still lagging.
Yeah, I'm not surprised from what I'm seeing. Well, I am flying to you now, so hopefully... I just hope this recovers. And yeah, Birdstar, I like the Mushroom Islands a lot too. Those are definitely cool biomes. Okay, I am here. Can you see me or no?
Yep.
Here's your elytra. And then here are some fireworks. Oh, and you want some steak? Here's some steak. Alright, I say let's fly back because you're going to need to get some maps and stuff. Oh, if you can fly back. I don't know. Do we wait a second? Is it clearing? Oh, no, it's spiking down again. Well, we can try it. I'm a little... Yeah, man, I don't know.
I don't have a map.
Actually... Man, I just don't know if this is a good idea. Yeah, on OBS I have this little thing that tells me my my current upload bitrate. And it's pretty reflective of like my general upload speed internet rate. So as I'm seeing that spike down to like 0 for a few seconds at a time, it pretty much perfectly coincides with when you tell me you're lagging.
Yeah.
Oh shit, now it's totally at 0. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you get kicked. Well, you know, at least I made it to almost 1 a.m. I usually like to stream till at least 2:30.
Yeah, I'm still lagging.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Sip my wine.
Like, I try to open a chest and it takes, you know, a good 5 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just sip some wine and see if this stabilizes. Yeah, Rosinka, sorry about that. I would say that's probably on me.
What are you in trouble for?
The stream froze for Rosinka. I can see all the chat coming through. Just one of those situations where like something is squeezing the upload, so I can use the internet just enough to like type into chat and stuff, but obviously you're suffering. You see me drinking wine. I'll move a little bit just so you can see how bad the lag is, or how bad the freezing is. I just want it to pass. Maybe my internet is just having indigestion right now.
Seems to be speeding up.
No, it's getting worse. Somehow the stream has not completely disconnected, so... Oh, man. Yeah, that's crazy to think, Rosinka, that it's 107 for you. It's been pretty nice here. How's it been in Colorado, Matt?
Pretty cold, but not bone chilling. It's not like East Coast.
That's good. Yeah, East Coast is getting some bad shit right now, right?
Yeah.
Some really cold temperatures and stuff I wouldn't know about. Oklahoma had its first day over 45 in a month. Oh, wow. 105 at 6 p.m., Rosinka? Damn. 7 p.m. Yeah, that's hot. Your farmer's tan is popping. I know at the hottest, there are some days in Phoenix where even in the middle of the night, it's, you know, it never drops below 100. Those are the days where it's like, you know, it gets up to 115, 120.
I grew up with a really good farmer's tan.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that's true, Rosinka. I mean, the dryness, it helps somewhat. I mean, at that point, just hot is hot, but it would be much worse if it was humid and that hot. So you gonna be around tomorrow night, Matt?
Yeah, it will be.
Alright. Well, the plan is we're gonna play on the nursing home tomorrow night. It sounds like Christina and Sierra and Rosinka, I think, are all gonna be around.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so I figured let's play on there if we can get all of us together. Do some good stuff. And at least that server isn't, you know, bound to my internet speed, so nobody else will have issues if I'm having issues.
Yeah, because if I start flying and we cut out again, it's gonna screw me.
Yeah.
Well, how much longer do you want to wait?
A couple more more minutes. I mean, a part of me is holding out hope because the stream hasn't fully dropped. In the past, when I've had these issues, it's completely disconnected and like literally started up a new stream. You're hoping it'll be okay for you. Your ping is sitting at about 250 at the moment. Nice. It's not great, but it's workable. As long as we're not doing anything that requires crazy reaction speeds. Yeah, that's true, Rosinka. Oh, well, it's kind of starting to look like this is just going to continue this way. Does not seem to want to let up. What do we have in these? A few useful things. You're getting 180-ish on the comm server? Yeah, it sucks that they're so different. Oh man, just when it looks like it's getting better, I see another downward spike. $180 is heaven. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're used to 250, I imagine 180 is, like, amazing. Well, shit, man. I don't want to waste valuable time here, but yeah, at this point, I'm thinking doesn't look like it's gonna recover. It just keeps going over and over. It keeps dipping down to like horrible shittiness.
Yeah, I can hear it in over the voice chat.
Yeah, that's what Rosinka and Christina had told me on the last one. Or, not the last one. One of the last ones where I was having these issues. Oh, I have some arrows to give you too. Hold on. Here, take these two.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm at least able to give you some arrows. Ping isn't the problem usually for you, it's the device, Birdstar. If you had 125 ping, yeah. Well, I dumped all my major stuff into the ender chest. Yeah, well, thank you, Rasinka. You know, I appreciate you guys having so much patience and everything. But yeah, you know, I don't want to waste everybody's time if this is something that's not going to recover. We've always got tomorrow night. So, I'm going to give it one more second here. Come on, internet. I just keep seeing that color coding go red. It's killing me. Alright, Matt. Well, I'll let you know when I'm getting on tomorrow night. It'll be usual time, probably like 9:30.
Will do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you're still getting random lag spikes. And yeah, thanks again, Rasinka and everybody else for putting up with this. Hopefully tomorrow will go a little better, since we'll be on the nursing home and it's not running on my PC, and so my upload speeds will only affect the stream itself, not the actual us.
I'll tell you what, do you want to keep streaming and I can just log out for a little bit and we can see if it gets better?
It's not gonna. The amount of I think data that's being sent for you to be logged into the server is pretty small in comparison to the data going through the stream. Yeah, you know, we'll call it. I mean, at least we got a fairly decent stream in tonight. We hit the 3.5 hour mark. Not the usual 5 hours, but yeah. So bye, Rosinka. Bye, Christina. Bye, Birdstar. Thank you all. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream.